Hey, good buddies, what's up, and welcome into the Good Buddies Anime Review. I am your good buddy, Roger.
And I am your good buddy, Brandon.
Fucking nailed it, dude. And this week, we're reviewing HitoriBocchi.
Yes. I believe it's HitoriBocchi.
You go ahead and do that. It's a big, long word.
It's very long. HitoriBocchi no Maru Saikatsu. Is that it? Does that sound right?
No Maru Saikatsu.
Something like that. Yeah. Just call it HitoriBocchi.
Yeah,
it's adorable.
It's very cute.
And I like it. And it's cute.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and just get into it, dude. You want to tell them how we're gonna review this thing? How we're gonna break this mother down?
We're just gonna jump on in. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna talk about this here anime. We're gonna give y'all a final review of recommendation. We're gonna tell y'all whether or not we think it's worth your time. And to get there, we're going to end up with a score of 1 of 5 different categories. And Roger, if we watched this show and it was boo-boo stank garbage, what would you call that?
Anime, maybe not.
What if it was? It wasn't great, but
anime.
It was average. It was fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Anime, maybe.
It's actually pretty good, though. Wasn't bad at all.
It's animals, definitely.
But if it was awesome, Roger, if it was so good.
Hey, my God, that is amazing.
It would be indeed. And the way we're going to get there is we're going to give it a possible 10 stars. 5 different categories, 2 stars each. That is how math works. So, what is the first category we're going to talk about, Roger?
The story and setting.
The second.
The characters and development.
Numero 3.
The art and animation.
Number 4.
The soundtrack.
And finally, that 5th category, that Good Buddies Wriggle Room, that je ne sais quoi. Roger, what does that mean?
I don't know what.
I don't know what. But that's how we're going to do it, man. Let's get on into it. I got a quick pitch for us if you want it.
Yeah, man. Slap it on me.
This time, put some stank on it.
Put some stank on the HitoriBocchi.
Jesus Christ. All right. HitoriBocchi, the titular HitoriBocchi is an anxious young girl who starts middle school with a challenge. Her only friend from elementary school, a young girl named Kai, has vowed to basically disown her unless she can make friends with everyone in her class. And that's a tall order.
I mean, it's not basically. She really does kind of disown her.
She tells her, I'm not going to be your friend until you can make friends with everybody. And that sounds very harsh, but once you meet this girl and you realize, man, she is going to die because she can't.
The odds
she just can't talk to anyone. You realize this person is trying to help her, but it's some tough love.
Mm-hmm.
So this, of course, proves to be very difficult for her, as when Hitori isn't stammering for words, she is nervous barfing or just fainting from stress.
Yep.
She, as the kids say, she is baby.
Is that what they're saying?
That's what I say. She is a baby. But that's a quick pitch, man. You want to move on into the story and setting real quick?
Sure. It is, the story is, I mean, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. It's drawn automatically. A lot of people make comparisons to Watamote.
Yeah, I wrote it somewhere. I would say it falls somewhere between Watamote and something like Azumanga Daioh. It is a very cute like slice of life.
Yeah, it's much cuter than
much cuter than Watamote.
It's much cuter than that. Yes.
Famously, y'all can check out our old review. I had some trouble getting through that show. It was difficult for me. And I still haven't finished Watamote, actually.
Yeah.
I'm like 2 episodes short, I think.
Yeah, so Bocchi is kind of like our Tomoko.
Yeah.
However, this anime is not where people say that in Watamote, the anime is incredibly mean to her.
Yeah.
Hitori makes progress.
Yes.
She makes solid progress.
Yeah. I think, as you said, that Watamote you described as a show where
it's kind of talking.
It's kind of talking about how just the universe doesn't really care about you, and you know what? That is possibly true. And yet, HitoriBocchi gives you a little glimmer of hope that hey, you can have friends, you can talk to people, you just got to work at it.
Whenever we talked about this one in the mid-seasons, I called it the yin yang or whatever.
Yes.
Where Watamote is the dark and HitoriBocchi is the light. But it falls along the lines of something else I'd mentioned before of both characters have their sympathetic nervous system or whatever.
The fight or flight,
the way this actually works in real life, where it comes down to, skin and bones, what we experience in the real world is comprised of that system, which dictates: do you run? Do you stand your ground? And then there's the other one that nobody talks about. You freeze. And this Bocchi freezes.
Bocchi freezes.
She's
hard.
a freezer.
She's a freezer.
Yeah.
She's got an icebox where her heart used to be.
Yeah, and if I were to say, one thing about this in my comparison to it, I almost feel like this one is a little less realistic than what.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's
things
unfair.
go really, really, really well to in Bocchi's favor.
Oh, yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing.
It is kind of it's supposed to be cute.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's definitely a different type of show. I feel like this one is much more just it's slice of life. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be cute. Whereas Watamote was a much grimier show, maybe.
Yeah,
and it kind of like bordered on psychological at times.
Yeah,
like it was,
Watamote. The kind of cool thing about that, like it or not, is it's an anime that can raise discussion. Where I don't feel like HitoriBocchi so much hits that note. It's not that that's a bad thing.
That's bad. It's just I feel like it's just there to make you smile.
Yeah,
and it did make me smile.
Yeah, it did make me smile.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the setting wise,
mostly it takes place at the school.
Yeah,
they do have a few things. They end up like at a festival. You go to Hitori's house in a couple episodes.
Yeah, nothing too special. Nothing out of the ordinary.
There's a few episodes where they pull a Chio school road. And the whole episode's just them on the way to or from school, which is pretty fun. But yeah, it's a cute show.
Yep, it's very cute.
Want to move on to the characters in development?
Yeah, let's talk about them. You want to start with Bocchi?
Let's start with the titular HitoriBocchi. She is horribly nervous, horrible social anxiety. She freezes up. She can't talk. She tries to talk. She's like,
yeah,
and then she just nervous barfs.
Yeah, she freaking. I mean, Brandon says nervous
honks,
barfs, but she honks like several times in this anime.
Straight up honks. But yeah, in fact, that's how she meets her first friend, Nako.
Yep.
She's trying to introduce herself. She sits right behind her. She's in the typical anime protagonist seat, right next to the windows, very back of the room. And she tries to introduce herself to the class. Hitori does, and she's like, "My name's bleh," and just straight up pukes herself. Then she goes and washes up. She comes back, and Nako, who sits in front of her, is like, "How's it going, barf?"
Yeah,
really
she calls
great.
Her barf a lot.
Just straight up calls her barf, and that's how they end up hitting it off somehow.
Yeah, well, I mean, without ruining the story so much, Bocchi forgets something, and Nato chases her down to give it to her.
Yes.
And then that's where she realizes, okay, Bocchi definitely has some problems
This
here,
kid needs help.
but she is a sweet person.
Yeah, she's a little sweetheart, and she really is.
Yeah.
Nako, as we've already been talking about, is kind of a... She's seen as a delinquent.
Yeah.
I don't think she is one.
She's not a tough, but she has the... Like you said, she hits all of the criteria for the tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so much so that the teacher is fucking terrified of her.
Yeah, no kidding. It's really great.
Their actual teacher there's a lot of funny moments in there between it's not even really between them, it's just the teacher freaking out whenever Nako comes near.
And so here's a fun thing is this is one of those shows where, and this happens a lot in animes, but particularly in slice of life, I find, where everyone's name is a pun or something like that. So Hitori's name actually is derived from, I'm not going to try to pronounce this, but it's just HitoriBocchi, but it just means all alone.
Yep.
Nako, her name is derived from a saying that means honest child. She's very blunt.
Yep.
She doesn't mind telling you how it is.
Yeah, and Nako's cool too because she has a very kind heart about her as well. She's super caring, and she's kind of,
despite being slightly off-putting to some people.
She often hits that note of being the voice of reason.
Yeah.
And you'll see, she'll let Hitori get into a situation, and then when the other friend's around, sometimes she's like, "Nah, let's back off and give Bocchi some space."
Yeah.
So she can try to work through it herself. It's a cool character. She's a good character.
I like her a lot. I like all these characters a lot, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Our next of our main four is Aru, who we meet shortly thereafter. Her name is derived from having a hidden nature, which I can see that. But her whole thing is she is your quintessential just unlucky. She is referred to as unfortunate very often, and she hates that. But she is just straight up Murphy's Law, baby. Everything that couldn't go wrong with this girl does.
Yeah.
It's not good.
But she is the kind of person that owns it. She tries her very best to own it.
She wants to be everyone's friend. She calls herself the world's class vice president.
Yes.
She's not on top, but she's right there with you, baby.
Yeah.
She's just right there working it.
She's got the do your best beam.
She does have the do your best beam, and there's a do your best fairy that's just a little shirtless old man.
Yeah.
It's like a little charm that Hitori has on her freaking bag that was given to her by a friend. It's a do your best fairy, and it's a little old man with white hair and black pants and no shirt and a little chest hair. and he's got little winks. He goes, woo.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
He,
Everything about this show is freaking adorable.
the show is all about, at the end of the day, doing your best.
Yeah.
So,
and that's great.
there you go.
Our last of the main four that we end up meeting is
It's my favorite.
Sotoka.
Yeah.
Who is her name is derived from came from the outside is what it says here, which makes sense. She is a foreign student or whatever, and she's freaking cool.
Yeah.
And she want to be a ninja.
Yeah, she loves the Japanese ninjas.
She wants to be.
She at one point she says she needs to know how to be a ninja.
I wish to study the way of the ninja.
Her parents, she lives by herself. Her parents are gone, and it gives some it's kind of weird because I want to know what happened to her parents or what's up with them. And I think
they only talk about how they're away on business or something, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You get a little bit in one
episode. It feels like
episode.
there's something more there.
Yeah.
But you never get it.
Yeah, you don't get much.
necessarily need it, but you feel like it's there.
And see, that's the thing. That's one thing I did want to touch on is we have these characters who are very interesting, and I think they do a good job of giving you an idea of who they are and what they're all about very quickly. There's not, for some of them, her in particular, I would say, there's not a ton of development on them.
Yeah.
Some of them are a little two-dimensional, particularly some of the extra characters that we probably won't get into right here. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, you get these main four, and you get some development with them, but not a whole lot.
I actually thought that you got plenty of development, especially Bocchi.
I wouldn't say with
maybe not with Sotoka, but
that's the only one I was really not much.
But a lot of
yes,
even it's just kind of their mix, their friendship or whatever.
Yeah, and they get their little one-off episodes and stuff, and they are very entertaining.
Yeah, I actually thought the development in here was good. Even with her, I thought it was good because she was kind of a later burner.
Yeah,
she came in early, but her arc really kind of happened in the later episodes.
Yeah, it was
an ongoing thing. Have you done this yet? Have you done this yet?
A lot of it felt, with her in particular, I thought her whole thing was kind of goofy. You're a school kid and you want to be a ninja. Okay, fine. Yeah. But you do get some stuff with her later on that's it's her whole conflict over what she wants versus what she feels like her friend needs, kind of thing.
There's even there is mystery about her.
Yeah.
Because there's even a scene where, without getting too spoilery, she comes home. Every time she comes home, nobody's there, but she says, "I'm home." Or,
just it's an impulse or something.
Yeah,
kinda.
which leads to another really cute scene at one point. But she's a cool character though. I like her, and most importantly, she just wants to be a ninja. Maybe that's the purpose. Ninjas are secretive, and they just kind of kept her a mystery for that. There might actually be something to that. I don't know, but
I know the shit's cute.
Yeah, it's really cute.
And you know what I say? Hit me with the cute shit. I love it.
That's
it's
what
so
you
freaking
say,
cute. You want any more characters to talk about, or you want to go to art and animation?
Nah, you get a.
I think we could say much more without getting
you get a healthy dose of other characters.
Yeah.
And we already talked kind of about Kai, so. But you get a healthy dose of other characters. Bocchi is trying to befriend everybody.
Yeah, she really is.
Now, does she talk to everybody in the class in this 12-episode anime?
That would be difficult when she can't get 2 words out without puking herself.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, she goes for it. You want to talk about the art and animation?
Sure.
It's adorable.
Yeah, it's very clean. It's very polished.
Yeah.
It's nothing that I would say blew my mind or anything like that.
You ain't gonna cream your panties or break the bank on this one, but it's very cute.
Yeah,
and
it's cute.
I do like the way their eyes were drawn. They were huge. These huge gem-like eyes that they have, just glowing in the light. They're freaking huge and adorable. It's not it's not, when I say huge eyes, I'm not talking what was that one?
We Never Learn?
No, not quite. I was thinking
they
the
got
one.
cool eyes in that one too. That's
Yeah,
why
they do have cool eyes.
That.
What's that one where they're magical girls and it ends up getting all dark at the end? You know what I'm talking about? It's on Netflix. Fuck it. I'm rambling now.
Yeah,
but
I can't remember.
not like saucers. They're not huge saucer eyes, but they do have gigantic pupils, and all their shit's cute.
Yeah,
the shit's just so fucking cute.
Yep, it is. And I actually like that the characters are all diverse in sizes and stuff too.
Yeah. What I like is just watching them walking to school, the way they hold their bags. You get a lot out of that. Hitori is always a little bit hunched over, and she holds her bag with both hands, like right under her chin, and
she can throw it right over her face if she needs to.
So she can just pick it up real quick and hide her face if she needs to, and she kind of just looks like someone's little old grandma just slowly walking to school. Nako, again, looks like a little bit of a hoodlum. She's got it like slung over one shoulder with the one hand, just kind of walking like whatever, and then like Aru and Sotaka are just kind of like average, so they're just like around one shoulder. Aru's like got it like over this way like a sling or something. Just that you get some decent stuff.
They do
with
some
them.
good in there. I mean, like I said, the animation isn't. I don't think it's gonna blow anybody away, but it is. It does what it's supposed to do.
They do give you some very cute stress faces from Hitori.
Oh yeah, they do.
Like when she's freaking out about something. Yeah, you get the little waves. You get the little like the scribble eyes every now and then. It's very cute. And there's one bit in episode 3 where she dresses like a bear, and it's cute, and it makes me laugh every time, and I love it, and it's cute. It's so good. It is
the best.
Yeah, that was definitely my favorite. You want to talk about the music and sound?
Yeah, man, it's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
I like the opening. You actually have the girl singing in the opening. Mm-hmm. It's very cute. She just want to be your friend is what she says at the very beginning.
Yeah,
it's very, very cute.
Yeah, but it's cute. I mean, it's like puking rainbows everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's very sparkly.
Yeah, it's the animation for it. I mean, it looks like Lisa Frank designed it or something.
Oh yeah, dude.
It is all over the place with the color.
But like so that's another thing. They really do give you like a good idea of who these characters are even in that opening, because you see Hitori. She's just like already has tears in her eyes. She cries a lot. At the beginning, it starts with her saying, "I just want to be friends," like screaming it singing it at the camera, and she's already got tears in her eyes, and she looks so like serious, like she's really gonna try it. And then you get like. Yeah, Strong Bochi. Strong Bochi's so good. And then you get like, here's Aru, and she's like singing a song. She's all perky and happy, and she does a little peace sign. And then here's Sotaka, and she just puts her hands together, nods, and disappears because she's a goddamn ninja. It's great.
Yeah,
and
the eyes get all big. Poof.
Yes, and then you even get a bit there where it's little baby elementary school Bochi running over to her friend Kai, and she grabs her and they hug, and she spins around, and then Kai flings her into the air like, go make friends. She's telling her to go and make friends. Yeah, it's like really well done. It just gives you like, here's how it goes. Now, like just from that, you got a good idea who all these people are. It's quite well done.
Even with all that, it's a sensory overload. I felt
there's a lot.
There's a lot going on.
I got it all right, but I can see how one could be overwhelmed pretty easily. How about the outro music was okay? Yeah,
it was pretty good.
It kind of, I don't know what it is about that. Every time that comes on, it does that. I'm like, this sounds like Star Ocean. Like every time.
Kinda.
It does, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like Star Ocean.
There's an alternate ending though.
Yes, episode 6.
Amazing. Episode 6.
The Wahahas.
The Wahaha. With Bochi's School of Laughs.
Yeah, it's really great.
It is great.
It's very cute.
It's another fucking cute thing in the show. It's
the
really
show's so
good.
Damn cute, dude.
But yeah, I thought the music was okay. In the interstitial music is there.
It's appropriate. It's supplemental as it should be. And that's all you can really ask of it. Yeah, it was fine. Do you want to move on to the genetic?
Yeah, man. I think this show might not be for everybody.
I would agree.
I think it's certainly not going to be for people that don't like the cute shit.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're all about action, you're all about freaking slicing off them heads. You watching them demon slayers?
Hell yeah.
You watching them goblin slayers? You watching that regular slayers?
There's a lot of slayers, huh?
Yeah, a whole lot of slaying. You might not be into this one.
Yeah, I would say so.
And if you really, really, really liked like Watamote or something,
you might have it might turn you off a little bit.
Yeah, you might, because you could probably come to the same conclusion that I did, where like, okay, well, this one kind of takes the realism out of it.
Yeah, it's more so
it kind of takes that, like almost gives you the illusion that you're going to succeed in every way, where Bochi very often succeeds.
Yes.
But she's also got like a static personality about her that people just stick to her because she's super cute, and maybe it's a bit of like they feel bad for her or something like that.
There's I mean, she's definitely got a pity factor. Let's not mince it. But I mean, that's like most of her charm.
Yeah,
and she is very charming.
But I mean, as far as like watching it, if you like stuff like that, you might not like this one as much.
Yeah.
However, if you do like that cute shit, if you do like something that's just gonna make you laugh,
yeah.
Even at points where there are some really touching moments in this anime.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the conversation bringer that Watamote is.
Yeah.
However, it is, in my opinion, worth a watch.
I would agree.
And I think that my score will reflect that.
Yeah.
But what do you got on your Je ne sais quoi, buddy?
I just said I don't like it. It's not ultimately. It's not like breaking any molds, not pushing any envelopes. These are all like things we've seen before. I think it's a very good take on a little slice of life.
Yeah.
But it is a slice of life, and it's nothing you haven't really like. It's well tread ground, but it plants some flowers along the way.
Yeah.
Down that well tread path. I would also say that it's just good, clean fun. Maybe you just finished like something a little bit darker, something more serious, something a little more actiony, and you're like, man, I just want to smile.
Yeah, you watch Promised Neverland and you want to see some kids actually,
not almost die, or actually die,
be devoured by demons.
Baby, let me tell you, this show gonna make you smile. It's just even for me, like I was working these damn 10-hour shifts and I'm like, man, I'm tired, my feet hurt. I just want to lay down and relax and have me a good smile. This show gonna make you smile.
It will.
It really will.
It's very good.
Just sit down, chat with your friends, make some friends.
Yep.
It's very cute. So let's move on to the scores.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk about it. How did you feel, my friend, about the story and setting?
Story and setting, I gave it a 1.
I gave it 1.5.
1.5?
That was cute. How about the characters and development?
I gave that the 2.
I gave it 1.5.
Okay.
Art and animation?
I give it 1.25.
I went 1.5 on that one. I rather liked it. How about the music and soundtrack?
1.25 as well.
I went a 1 and it cut a little bit.
Okay.
And the Je ne sais quoi?
I gave it a 1.5.
Also 1.5 for me. So yeah, that's certainly above average. What'd you end up with, bud?
That takes me up to 7 points. It's an Animos definitely for me, boss.
I was also in exactly the same 7 for me.
Nice. I actually had a feeling, I had a premonition. I was like, I bet me and Brandon are gonna have a very, if not the same score on this, a very
pretty close. Yeah,
one.
I almost gave it an extra half point, but you know what? I think it's pretty.
Yeah,
good.
Like you said, it didn't shatter any molds or anything.
No, it's not. It's not gonna you're not gonna watch this and be like, damn, it's the best show ever. No one is. But you're gonna have a good time watching.
Yeah, I can't even tell if it'll stand the test of time as far as anime goes. However, in the current time, it's certainly worth watching.
I feel like it's definitely a show that I could see how someone might not love it. I could see how someone might, not, be all that crazy about it. But I don't think anyone's going to watch this and say, hey, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have to be kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
It's just cute,
or,
fun.
just maybe it's just so far out of your element.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
But yeah, ultimately, that's where it ends up. It's a cute show. It's a cute show. It's worth watching. Yep. Check it out. It's very cute. You want some cute shit? Let me hit you with that cute shit.
Let me hit you with the cute shit.
Let me hit you with that cute shit.
Let me hit you with the HitoriBocchi.
Let me give you the old HitoriBocchi.
My name is HitoriBocchi.
I like natto with rice. She straight up, she gets so afraid.
She gets so paranoid
that her friends are gonna forget about it.
This is kind of the thing where like the realism fades here and there.
Yeah.
Because she's so far, they have you believing.
She's so terrified she's gonna lose her friend. She's out sick for one day, and she's texting her friends like, hey, it's me, Hitori. Do you remember? And then she texts her other friend, hello, my name is HitoriBocchi. I like rice with natto. I like it when the natto's crushed instead of big chunks, although those are good too. It's like, Jesus Christ, we really got to get the whole intro.
There's even a part.
This poor baby,
there's even a part later on where she makes a couple of other friends that aren't like in the major square or whatever.
Yeah.
But she's so desperate to make sure that nobody forgets her.
Yeah.
That she's bouncing around. It's a very good show.
It's so cute, dude.
And we're about to go into another really good show.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a bit of a step away from this one.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're talking about Dororo next week.
Yes, we are. Dororo, which is a pretty great show. Went the full 24 on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just wrapped. Check it out if you haven't, because we're about to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm super stoked about it.
Streaming on Amazon, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know where
it's
anybody
on Amazon.
Or, you
they don't have Anime Striker anymore, but they do have anime on there still, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But let's bounce on out of here, dude.
We're gonna bounce on out. We're gonna head on to the ramble.
Yeah.
Check out the links in the description if you're watching the YouTube. If you're listening to the podcast, you're gonna get the full plugs at the end. We do want to, of course, give a shout out to our good buddy Haas for the music you're about to hear. If you're watching the YouTube review, that's Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram. Again, that's Haas with The Buddy's Good. Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram.
Good.
The Buddy's Good. You know what?
Good.
You know what? That buddy's good.
Good.
But yeah, man, smash that like button. Leave us a subscription and a comment if you don't mind. You know, tell us how you feel about it. What do you think about HitoriBocchi?
Also ask us questions. We love to answer questions.
Oh yeah, we love
haven't
answering questions on these
in a while.
ones.
So we can do some questions.
Yeah, man. But yeah, we're gonna bust on out of here. Head on to the ramble. Again, full links in the description if you're watching on YouTube. And I love you.
See you good buddies later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.